everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Ama, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. For today's video, I'm just gonna be doing my makeup and talking to y'all. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be talking about. I guess maybe just life in general. So this is like a chit chat makeup tutorial, get ready with me vibe. So let's dive right into the video, shall we? So I'm just gonna put this headband on my hair. Move it out of the way. Move it out of the way. I have already done my skincare routine, so my face is hydrated and moisturized, and so I'm gonna start off with my primer. When I started doing my makeup, I didn't think primer was necessary. I would just go right into foundation. I also wouldn't even do any skin prep. Like, I would just wash my face. I don't even think I used to put moisturizer on. Maybe I used to put some lotion on before doing my makeup, but I just didn't understand that the skin needs to be hydrated and moisturized and ready for the foundation. If not, the application is not going to be flawless. And that is something that I have learned as I've been doing my makeup more. As I do see a difference between when I didn't used to use primer versus when I use primer and prep my skin. Like, I can see it. So don't be like me. Do your primer. Do your skin prep. Primer is on. I'm gonna be trying some new products today that I got from Ulta and Sephora. They're trending products that I finally bought. I don't really follow TikTok trends that much because some of them be lying. It's like, you tell me this foundation is amazing and it's all a lie because they paid you to say that. So I don't just buy anything that is trending. I really take my time. I observe. I watch many videos on it before I decide, okay, let me try it. And if I try it and it's trash, I'm just gonna return it. So it's just as simple as that. I'm gonna start off by doing my brows. If you want a detailed brow tutorial, let me know. I feel like I don't like to really talk about my life on social media. I do understand that it helps when your audience has an idea of who you are, but also I love the fact that people have so many assumptions and perceptions of me which are false. It's like, you think you know who I am, but you really don't. Some people have no idea how old I am, what I do besides social media, anything about my personal life. Like, I do show parts of my life, but anything I show, I intended to show that because I don't want everyone to be in my business. I'm definitely trying to get better at that. I think there's a way to show your life without really taking away that privacy. And I'm just trying to find a good balance. But life has been very busy and overwhelming because if you don't know, I work 9 to 5 as an engineer, and I'm also doing my master's in mechanical engineering in addition to content creation. And so it can be really overwhelming at times. I think I do a really good job of pretending like I'm not overwhelmed, or I'm just really good at managing my time. Everybody asks me all the time, like, how are you able to do all these things? First of all, God. Like, I don't know where I would be without God. I pray a lot. If I'm having an issue, I pray about it. So I don't know where I would be without God. So he definitely is seeing me through this crazy situation. And very good time management. Listen, I'm a pro at managing my time. I mean, I have to be. I work 9 to 5. I have 2 master's classes, and I still have to create content and go to the gym and live my life. So it's hard. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, oh, it's so easy, like you just manage your time and everything is gonna work well. I would be lying if I tell you that it's easy. It's not. It's really hard, but one thing that pushes me is that I know that at the end of the day, it's all going to be worth it. I'm gonna be so rich, I'm not even gonna check my bank account. Like, you know? Because I know how hard I work, and if someone is sitting on the outside and thinks, oh, this thing just came to here, I work so hard and you have no idea how hard I work. Like, so hard. So don't sit there in your room and think, oh, she must be living her best life. Yeah, because I worked hard for it. Like, I worked so hard for it. So this applies to other people. You see other people's lives and you think, oh, they must be living such a comfortable life. You don't know what they did to get there. So don't sit in your room acting all envious and throwing shade. Like, listen, people are working really hard. I barely get any sleep because if I'm not doing content, I'm doing my homework, doing a project, doing some lab work, or I'm at work, or I'm at the gym, or I'm doing something. I'm always doing something. And even though it does make me feel overwhelmed, I'm one of those people that I don't like to be idle at all. I always like to be doing something. That's why throughout college, I was in so many student orgs and clubs and doing so many things. I was in student government. I was a part of a dance team. I was doing like peer mentor, peer leader stuff, orientation coordinator. Like, I did a whole bunch of stuff while working in the lab because I just didn't like to be idle. I like having things to do. So it definitely does help because I feel like that has prepared me for how overwhelming my life is right now. Like, I'm really good at managing my time because I've been doing that for years, since college. It just gets to a point where it's like, damn, like I don't even have time for myself. I was barely getting any sleep. My classes are so difficult. Like, I feel like I'm using so much brain power during those classes. I'm always studying, always doing homework, going to office hours. Work is also really busy right now. Also, I recently started going to the gym. A very good friend of mine has been on me talking about, yes, you need to go to the gym. I just had some misconceptions about the gym. First of all, I used to run track and do cross country, and so that was considered my physical activity for the week. So I didn't think it was ever necessary to go to the gym because we're always practicing, like going on meets and stuff, and so I personally thought that was enough. But once I stopped doing track and I went to college, I joined a dance team, and so I was like, okay, this is my exercise for the week. And so yet again, I thought it's not necessary for me to go to the gym. Like, it's fine. But once I graduated college and I wasn't part of a dance team anymore, I just felt like I was just really inactive, especially working 9 to 5. I'm sitting at a desk 9 to 5. I only get up to get some water, go to the bathroom, get lunch, and then I drive to school now, so it's not like I'm walking that much. So I wasn't getting that much exercise, to be honest, and so I just had to tell myself, listen, I know you've been dreading doing this, but I think it's time for you to start going to the gym. Like, I take really good care of my skin. I take really good care of my teeth. I take really good care of my hair. The only thing I wasn't taking good care of was my body. And then there's the misconceptions I had where I thought, oh my god, if I go to the gym I'm gonna be so skinny, because I love my body, I love my weight, I don't want to lose weight, I don't want to gain weight. And so I thought if I start going to the gym, I'm just gonna lose weight and I'm not gonna like how I look. But that's just a misconception, because you can go to the gym and still maintain your weight and not lose weight. I just had to be more educated about it, and so I had to take time to educate myself and realize that that was a misconception and force myself to start going to the gym. And that is one of the best things that I have done for myself this year, and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm so grateful to my friend who told me to start going. So shout out to them. So when did I start doing makeup? I would say this is a good question. I started doing my makeup maybe when I got to the US is when I started my makeup, because when I was in Ghana for all the outings and stuff, if I needed to do my makeup, I would have my sister do it. I would watch her, but I wouldn't actually do it myself. And so I really started doing makeup when I came to the US, and even that, I didn't really do my makeup until college. Junior year and senior year of high school, eyebrows and foundation, that was my entire makeup routine. That was it. That was all it was. I would do some eyebrows and foundation, and my eyebrows were not great. They weren't terrible. They just weren't where they are now, which is fine, because we all start from somewhere. But yeah, that's all I would do, and some lip gloss and mascara. And then when I went to college, I would still do foundation, but I got way better at doing my brows. So I got better at doing my foundation and brows. And then I started incorporating concealer. When I used to do my brows in high school, I wouldn't clean them up with concealer. I would just fill them in and go about my day. But I started using concealer to clean my brows and contour my nose. And then quarantine happened. So quarantine happened, and I think that was when I really got into content creating, and that was when I really started moving up my makeup game. And I personally, I love to learn. I don't think I'm an expert at makeup or hair. I've never said I was an expert. I always preface many of my tutorials with, you can do whatever works for you, because I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I think you should do your eyebrows this way or do your face makeup this way. I do what works for my face, and that's it. Like, I do what works for me. So I got the Makeup by Mario foundation, and I'm so excited to actually try it. I tried it in the store, it looked good, but let's see what it looks like with my entire makeup routine. So this is one of the new products that I'm trying today. I mean, it looks like skin. It really does look like skin. It's just melting into my skin like butter. What do we think? Y'all see this glow? Y'all see this glow? Also, shade match. Shade match. Shade match. I love it. It was a good purchase. Time for some concealer. I'm just gonna let my concealer sit for a second. So it's currently spring break, and instead of me being in Puerto Rico or Mexico or Miami, I'm spending my spring break at home. And I'm not even mad at it because of how stressful my life has been recently. Just having this time alone to myself has been amazing. Like, it actually feels so nice to be able to get some sleep, catch up on my shows. Right now, I think the things that are de-energizing in my life are definitely work and school. And for once, content creation is energizing to me. I got to a point last year where content creation was very de-energizing, and that I wasn't happy to create content. I was just creating it because I had to, and I wasn't enjoying it anymore. And I'm so happy that I'm back to a point where content creation brings me joy. It energizes me. Like, after I have a bad day, all I want to do is sit behind a camera, do my makeup or do my hair. And I'm really happy that I'm back at that place, because that is what got me started in the first place. And I really want to continue in this space. Like, I really want to continue loving to create content. I don't want to ever get to that point that I got to last year where I hated it. I just think I was putting a lot of pressure on myself. Like, I wanted to become big really fast, because like TikTok, everybody was getting really big really fast, and I felt like I've been creating content for so long and I still wasn't blowing up like everyone else, and so I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to put out content and follow trends, and I wasn't actually enjoying the stuff that I was creating. But now I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I love creating content. I'm not following trends just because, like, if I follow a trend, it's because I wanted to and I like it. And yeah, and just I'm loving my creativity, my innovation, and I'm really happy with where I'm at right now. There has been a lot of buzz about this powder puff. I finally got a powder puff. I know. I've just always used my brushes and my wedges. Like, I didn't think I needed this. So I'm excited to try this because everybody's been raving about it. Okay, let's look at this side versus this side. I honestly don't think I prefer this to the wedges that I usually use. I don't really see what the hype is about. Okay, I don't hate it, but I don't think I needed to get this. I just realized that I forgot to do my blush. Why do I do this? Why do I always, every single time I film, I always forget to do my blush because I'm always just so excited to do this part of it that I forget. So now we gotta do that and hope that I don't ruin my makeup. So I saw this beautiful orange blush. I've been meaning to try orange blush for so long. And I found this blush in Sephora and I loved the pigment and I can't wait to see how beautiful it looks on my skin. But you see the pigment? Do you see the pigment? Do you see it? Because I see it. What do we think about this orange blush? I think it's giving. It really is giving. I don't know why it took me so long to try it, but it's giving. Let's finish our makeup now. Now that we've corrected this powder before blush chaos, let's finish our makeup. try this Fire Opal highlighter from Haus Labs. It looks so beautiful, and I think it's gonna go so well with my orange blush. But first, I'm gonna do my bronzer, and then I'll do this. Now, time to try this beautiful highlighter. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, just give me some time to recover. Because yeah, put some on my nose. This face is eating. It's eating. Like, look at this. Let's set our face. Let's do our mascara. Lashes can make or break a look. I personally think my makeup is not done unless I add some lashes. They just bring everything together. This is the end of my chit chat makeup get ready with me, and this is the end result. As always, I'm going to have all the products that I used in my video description, so feel free to check it out if you want to see which products I use or if you want to purchase them yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me a comment if there's a specific video you want to see, or if you just want to leave me a compliment or have any questions. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will be back with more videos.